All right, so this is an example of our four-wheel drive vehicle. There's a couple of things that I want to point out here that will help you earn a 3 or a 4 on this assignment. So a couple of things to review. Number one, these axles here, 3 axles, each one is supported by 2 bushings. The bushings are the black plastic pieces. All right, so each axle has 2 bushings. The bushings are bolted onto this metal piece here, all right? 2 bolts is good. You can do it with 1 bolt and that's okay, but they have to be bolted on. So the bushings have to be bolted onto the metal piece. The axles go through at least 2 bushings. We have wheels and gears on the axles and they are held on with these collars, all right? Now you use a collar and you tighten the set screw with the skinny Allen wrench to keep this axle from sliding out and the wheels from falling off. All right? Now, when you are planning this build, it's really important, because we are including gears, it's important that the axles are going through the right holes so that these gears will mesh. Meshing means that the teeth of the gear go into each other so that when one gear turns, it causes the other gear to turn. See how that's working? This gear causes this gear to turn, this gear causes this gear to turn. If I only put 1 wheel down on the table, all of the gears still turn, okay? So my advice to you is just put a gear on an axle, put it through your metal piece, and see how many holes apart your gears need to be so that they will mesh. In this case, this smaller gear and this bigger gear need to have 1, 2, 3 holes between them so that they will mesh. You don't want to be putting these bushings on with all these bolts and then find out that your gears won't mesh when you put them through the axles and the bushing. So make sure you count out the spaces and put your bushings in the right place. All right, now this is a 4-wheel drive vehicle, which means that when one wheel turns, all the other wheels also turn. Now in a real 4-wheel drive vehicle, the wheels would turn because the motor would spin them or would go through the transmission. So in this case, if we attached a motor to this gear in the middle here, this gear in the middle causes all the wheels to turn. All right, and you can see that when I turn this middle gear, all the wheels turn. So this would be an example of a 4-wheel drive vehicle, okay? Now this is a level 3 example because I have 4 wheels and I have gears that connect both axles that have wheels on them together, and all 4 wheels rotate the same direction, okay? If you wanted a level 4, you'd have to include 1 more set of wheels for a total of 6 wheels that are all driven by gears. So it'd be a 6-wheel drive. All right, that's it.